Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Saar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? On your... Not today! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Take this! You're finished! Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
I knew that, Dory.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You got it! Can't get out of this!
Flame of fury!
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you?
Shion, wake up, please!
Alfin?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alfin?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine, really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alfin, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alfin? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Saar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain. But you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Nias, the capital of Mahag Saar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danons, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danon legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danons rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened.
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danons and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danons rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris... Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shion has got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important, and learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces. So everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
So you're elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danons in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then—
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danons, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danon's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Way!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any bright eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last bright eye out of this realm!
The Darkwings!
The Darkwings rule!
Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renin pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadheim said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renins.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renins as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renins. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I get the feeling Deadheim signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renins here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renins out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renins just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renin lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renins are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently, top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danon hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hootle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
We've reached our destination.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Mm-hmm. Well...
I see.
Hmm.
Oh.
Just great.
Excuse me!
Good.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey, maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh? Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hoodle, don't get blown away, okay?
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Oh?
Yes! Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very...
Well?
Yes! What?
What?
I don't believe this!
All right.
No.
Sure.
Really now.
Yes! What?
What?
Very Yes!
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet... You've drained your glass all...
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but... frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
I really bad feeling about this.
Nothing gets by me!
Now you see what I can do!
These ones can run rings around us. Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Leave the ensnaring
Dance in the
to me.
wind!
Yeah!
If it's in the sky, dance in the wind! This one's mine! Air thrust! Ready!
Begin!
By the power of water! Mega ray! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Resonate with the earth!
Reload! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Healing circle! Raging storm! Annihilation! Mega ray!
Hurricane thrust!
We're healing arc!
It's go time!
First aid! Here goes!
Take it! Elusive
Glacial
gleaming!
spear! Piercing
Pile
will!
driver!
Right through it!
Raging blade!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more
Dance in the
power.
wind!
Cut them apart to your heart's
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Freeze lantern!
Everyone hanging in there?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Storm! Radiant
Can you take
here!
it? Elusive
Lightning
deity!
condensed! This one's mine! I'm not so good with airborne targets. Annihilation! Thunder field!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Prepare to be seized, though, fleet of foot.
Dance in the wind!
Sounds
Air
more
thrust!
appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Not today!
Air thrust! Healing circle! Thank you.
Why'd you do it?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Thunderblade! Gemini Aqua! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance!
All I want is save you! Cry!
Air thrust!
Eternal devastation!
Mega ray!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Glacial speed! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
You
Dance in
picked
the
the
wind!
wrong fight!
Air thrust! Lightning condensed! Piercing Thunderblade! Lightning Freeze Lancer! Thunderblade! No complaints from me.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined.
I'll take you all off!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! You're mine! Tempest Whirl! Annihilation! Mega
Double
Ray!
demon fang!
Lightning Orb!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Supernova! Reload!
Not so fast.
Tempest Whirl! Radiant Spear! Raging Storm! Dance in the wind! Air
Too
thrust!
fast.
I
Stand
never
back.
fit! Dance
I'll
in the
check it
wind!
out.
Air thrust!
Eat dirt!
Tempest Whirl! I'll heal you all! Raging Storm! Healing Circle! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Now you see what I can do!
Annihilation! Air thrust! Burning Strike! Raging Cascade! Spread! There! Got this! Mega Ray! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
It's over!
Raging
I'm ready.
Cascade! Falcon! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Shot!
Well done!
I can feel my precision improving.
Gotta break through!
Raging Cascade!
It's
You got company!
You're mine! Not today!
Don't mind if I do! It's a duel of the arts! Raging Cascade! Mega Ray! Rage!
Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
Falcon set! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Shot!
Well done!
The enemy heals us too.
You'll soon see about that! Do it!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Brace
Raging
yourself!
Cascade!
This one's tough!
Can't get out of this!
Radiant Spear!
Elusive deity, come
one, come all!
Raging Cascade!
Wind, can you take it? You're on! Elusive Tia!
We got flyers!
I've got this! Our next little marksman!
All yours! Not today!
Raging Cascade!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! I'll heal you
On
all!
your knees!
Healing Raging Cascade!
I'm grateful. Did you just heal me?
Yes, I knew you, remember?
Right.
With this, I can become even stronger! Whoa! I won't forgive you!
Resonate with the earth!
It's Raging Cascade!
On your
By the power of water! Lightning can
Take
this! Lightning
Airborne
crash!
beast, my specialty.
Thunderflame! Here! This one's mine! They're surrounding us! Here!
A new melody!
Lightning orb! I'm out of ammo! Watch them
Resonate with the earth!
Annihilation! Hear me! Flame of fury! Lightning orb! Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Freeze lancer! Shining supernova! Raging cascade!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Raging cascade! Raging cascade! Alpha! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Why didn't the red...
Get lost! In the wind! Air thrust!
Come in,
Dance
space.
in the wind! Flame of fury! Burning!
In a vine?
Raging storm!
Take
Living! Downpour! Tempest thrust! Radiant pierce! Raging cascade!
It's too fast.
Stand back.
Raging
I'll trip it
cascade!
up. Now you see what I can
Mega
do!
ray! Gemini Aqua! Raging cascade! Mega ray!
Resonate with the
Gemini
earth!
Aqua!
Stalagmite!
Raging
We've turned the
cascade!
tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Hands are ready!
Rising Wyvern!
You picked the wrong fight.
Lightning orb!
Resonate with the earth!
Take this.
Stalagmite!
Do it!
You're finished. Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Looks like we got them all.
Hey, what do you say we fight that
They're surrounding us! Dance in the wind!
on your
Air
knees?
thrust! This one's mine!
Soaring like a fish!
Shining supernova! Pierce evil! Lightning orb! Freeze lancer!
On your knees!
Severing wind!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Thunder field! Gemini Aqua!
Ready and ready! Air pressure!
I'll heal you all! Raging cat! Cover the caster!
If it's in the sky, it's mine. This one's mine.
Hurricane thrust!
Yours are not the skills of just any warrior.
Save your compliments. We have to move.
Driven and talented.
I'm ready. Kisara. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone! On your knees!
I must keep striving.
You can ease off yourself.
Pot calls the kettle black.
Good advice for all of us, to be honest. Get Raging cascades!
Resonate with the earth! Armor won't save you! Stalagmite! On your
Freeze
knees!
lancer!
Glacial spear.
Pierce evil!
Explosive
Freeze lancer! Lightning
Got
orb!
flyers!
I've got this! Let him marksman!
Hitting pile driver!
All yours!
Begin!
Lightning dance in the wind! Cover the
We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right.
Take
No
this!
time to hold back.
Dance in the healing circle!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Hear me! Flame of fury! Raging cascade!
Dragon swarm!
Do it!
Try this! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around. I'm only getting lightning!
Certainly not.
Radiant
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Discourteous, aren't you?
First aid! Ready and clear! Take lightning condemn! It's over! Thunderblade!
Can you take it? It can hide itself?
Lightning condemn!
Amazing!
Thunderblade!
Megatron
Lightning
thrust!
condemn!
Dragon swarm! Try this!
Lightning orb!
Explosive ring! Tornado alpha! Carve through armor! Elusive blade!
Lightning
Hitting pile driver! Demon fang!
Will this help?
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! From Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Can't move!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
I still got some fight left in me. I can't hold on much longer. What? Raging Cascade! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming Wildfire!
Severing Wing!
Dance in the wind!
Can you take it?
Dance in the wind! I never miss! Arch
Take
field!
this!
Raging
Try
Cascade!
this!
Take breath!
Torrent!
I'm only
Begin!
getting Thunderblade! Lightning condemn! Thunderblade!
This one's mine!
Lightning condemn!
Shattering of pieces! Attack us!
Searing flame!
Far enough! Elusive deity!
Radiant
Hitting
Fire!
pile driver! Eternal Demon!
Tempest Swirl!
Elusive
Raging
deity!
Cascade!
Rotating pile driver!
Raging Cascade! I'm all stuffed up! I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kisara! Annihilation! Raging Cascade!
Double Demon Fang!
Raging
This one's all
Cascade!
mine! Elusive
Raging
deity!
Cascade!
I'll take it! Not so fast! I'm gonna need more!
Raging Cascade!
Take this! I can carve through armor! Infernal Torrent!
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
No complaints here! Leave the target to me!
Lightning orb! Laser warrior!
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right. I should
Don't
probably
get in
do
my
something
way.
about that.
Mega Ray! Gemini Alpha! Lightning orb! Thunder field! Shining supernova! I'm out of ammo! I'm all stuffed up! Searing flame! Raging cascade!
Normal blade!
Here I far enough! Raging cascade!
Alpha! Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
One more time! All right, that does it! A new leaf Raging Cascade! Breath! Raging Cascade Neon! Astral Energy! Full throttle! Go!
We may be a touch beyond our depth.
We barely got a look at the thing.
You guys want to rest here?
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
It's not often Shion's that impressed. You wear a lot of rings too, don't you?
They were a gift, purchased rather cheaply, or so I was told.
What's your definition of cheap, exactly?
I believe it was around 100 to 200,000 gold.
What? If my wolf head cost 10 gold, then that'd mean... Holy crap! They cost 1,000 times more?!
10,000 times more.
If he sold those things off, I bet he could build a damn mansion with them.
At the very least, he'd never go hungry the rest of his life.
You're all beginning to sound alarmingly interested in my rings.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? That unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hootle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hootle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hootle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hootle for a bit. Hootle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this?
Glaciers, where are you going?
Ready!
Be still! Elusive deity!
Radiant Supernova!
Double demon
Thunder
fang!
Field! Radiant
Yes!
Supernova!
I'm out of ammo!
We've turned the tables on her.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold Shion. Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! After me!
I'm coming, Linwell.
I'm not scared! I'm totally fine!
I'm ready! Soaring light spear! In an instant! Impact claw! My fists are crushing it out there!
What is this?
Discourteous, aren't you?
I'm only getting started.
Take!
Careful! It has some kind of camouflage. Let's cut our lock.
Let's see what you've got.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! I never miss! Dance!
I'll smash you!
Can you take it?
Air thrust! Don't mind if I do! Lightning! Lightning supernova! Thunder field! Do it!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara! Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
I'm out! Back in
Right, you get done. Prepare to be sealed.
Banana, let's go!
Perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing. Thunder field!
The enemy wields arch true.
You'll soon see about that! Chinese supernova! Thunder field! Thunder field! Raging cascade! Healing circle!
Now I can let loose!
Radiant close one! Here!
Death shall not be forgotten.
Resonate with the earth! I never miss!
Take this!
Raging cascade! Sighted! Into the shadow! Raging cascade!
Blow them away!
Lightning! Dance outflow!
This one's
Cover the cascade!
Resist!
Mega ray! Raging cascade!
Dazzle!
Spread!
Begin! Seismic rush!
Radiant
To the
blast!
wind!
Lightning condemns! Thunder blade!
Take
I'm
it!
only getting started! I need to be stronger.
hoo hoo hoo. Hoo 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 hoo. Hoo 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 hoo.
Mahag Saar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
Hoo 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 hoo. 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 Hoo 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 hoo.
Resonate with the earth!
Here's evil! Don't mind if I do!
Burn in hell! On your
Freeze Lancer! Thunder Field!
air
Shining Supernova!
You're mine!
Mellow One!
Crush! Far enough! Do it!
Lightning
Leave the
Descent!
ensnaring to me.
Yeah! An astral bubble!
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Thunder Field!
Be still! Stop!
Freeze Lancer! Raging
Double demon
Cascade!
tank!
In a bind?
Raging Cascade!
Crush! On your demon tank!
Shining Supernova! Here goes! I'm ready! Bullseye! Raging Cascade! Spread!
Sonic Rush!
Raging Cascade!
Double demon tank!
I'll face you.
Cover the caster! Raging Cascade!
Demon do it! Double demon
I'm
tank!
ready!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I still got a ways to go!
Hoo 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 hoo. Hoo hoo. Hoo 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 hoo.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
There!
see what you've got.
I'll smash you! I'm ready! Begin!
Elusive deity! Lightning condemned!
Hitting pile driver! Demon Fang!
Lightning
Demon Fang!
condemned!
Now or never.
Lightning
You can't get out of this!
I'm all stopped up! Cover the casters! Shining Supernova! Thunder Field! Shining Supernova!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Thunder Field! I'm out of ammo! Shining Supernova!
Resonate with the earth!
Thunder Field! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Raging Cascade! Raging Cascade! The close one! Shining Supernova!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Raging Cascade!
It's go time! I'm on!
Air thrust! Dance
Where
in
are
the
you
wind!
going?
Air thrust! Lost!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Raging Cascade! From the top field!
Resonate with the earth!
Now you see what I can do!
Shining Supernova! Lightning condemned! Thunder Blade!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Raging Cascade!
Right.
Searing Flame!
Now we're
Reload!
Burn in
Raging
hell!
Cascade!
Elusive deity!
One more!
Finish it!
Tourmaline!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special. I think Hoodle senses something. Maybe something's going on in the forest.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Take this!
Here's the evil! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Freeze laser! Shining Supernova!
Elusive
Into
deity!
the shadows! Lightning Orb! Mega Ray!
I'll face you!
Raging Storm!
Elusive deity!
And a
Can you
death.
take it? Take
Now,
this!
Lightning Orb!
I'll face you!
Rage
Ready to
Rider!
take!
Where are you going? Raging Cascade! Raging Cascade!
On your knees!
Dance in the wind! Here's the evil!
We're going pretty hard in this battle.
I am not usually given to restraint.
Sometimes I believe you're stronger than you let on.
Do it! Raging Cascade!
In an instant! Impact block!
Let's refrain from losing.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch? Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
Don't get careless.
Resonate with the
Tell
get out of
me.
this!
Go! Dance in the wind! Lightning condemned! Thunder
Now you see what I can do!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for you, truly! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Double demon
Not on my watch! I'm out! Lightning condemned!
Fist
Lightning Cascade!
Dragon Swarm!
Raging Cascade! Lightning Shadows! Thunderblade! Dance in the wind! Air Thrust!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'm ready! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Out of our way!
Air Thrust!
This one's mine!
Raging Cascade!
Demon Fang! Turbo Demon Fang!
Raging Cascade!
Shattering of
Leave the
pieces!
agile ones to me.
Raging Cascade!
A new melody!
Raging Cascade!
Take this!
Glacial Spear! Dance in the wind!
Prepare to be seared at the little foot. Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Let's talking more doom!
Air Thrust! Dance in the wind!
Finish it!
Air
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Ready!
On your knees!
Radiant Spread! Raging Cascade!
Infernal Torrent!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
You got company!
Benediction light.
Air Thrust!
Heal! Now
Healing
burn! Shattering of pieces! Attack time! Elusive deity!
Dance in the wind!
You got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Air Thrust!
All yours!
Where are you going?
Raining Blast!
Thunderfield!
The enemy wields art too.
I'm ready! See about that!
Rising Wyvern!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And pummeling to me! Take this!
Rising
Shining Supernova! Raging Cascade!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Rising Wyvern!
Begin!
Take
this!
Glacial Spear! Here's Eden!
Pile driver!
Dance in the wind!
A thrilling performance.
Dance in the wind!
Elusive deity!
Air Thrust! Glacial Spear! Here's Evil!
Take this! I'll face you!
Freeze Lancer! I think I'm getting stronger. Woo! Go no further!
Resonate with the earth!
Here!
On your knees!
Raging Cascade!
Take this!
It's over!
It's not today!
Raging Cascade! Aqua!
Flying freak!
What if they just sit with the marksman
Seal,
handles it?
can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Raging Cascade! This is
Can you
it!
take it?
Spread!
I'm ready!
Raging Cascade!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Fighting in this state isn't advisable. That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
What's with that shining foe over there?
This one will be difficult to predict.
Here I go!
I'll smash you!
I'll take you all on!
Raging Cascade!
Elusive deity!
Spear!
I'll face you!
Dance in the wind! Air Thrust! Dance in the wind! Air Thrust!
Charge like that still be fated.
Just as well, I'm here.
All yours, Kisara.
I can't hold on much longer!
One more! I can carve through armor! Dragon Swarm!
Air thrust!
Not today!
Dance in the wind! In the sky, air thrust! Raging!
Air pressure!
Raging cascade! Sprite! Field!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Elusive
Blow
Fury!
away! Demon Fang! It's go time! Demon Fang!
Do it! Rage Overlean!
Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis!
I need to be stronger.
There's something in the water.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
We did a lot today, didn't we, Hoodle?
Make sure to get some good rest. All right, guys. Ready to go?
I think it's safe to rest here now.
We finally made it.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Rising Wyvern!
Save you!
No further!
Damn it!
Freeze Lancer! Lightning Condemned! Thunderblade!
Here I go!
Shining Supernova!
Infernal Torrent! On your
Raging Cascade! Hear me! Flash Fury!
Glacial Spear!
Too fast!
Here's Evil!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Raging Cascade!
Here I come!
Lightning Condemned! Thunderblade! Flame of Fury! Burning Dance in the
Glacial
wind!
Spear!
Air thrust! Cover the caster! Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely
Dance in
timed
the
waltz.
wind! Air thrust! Where are you going? Raging Cascade!
Dance in the wind!
Burn! Raging Do it, Dohaline!
Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis!
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
You guys want to rest here?
I feel all bent out of shape.
I know what you mean.
You should get some shut-eye. Well, off we go.